What's good? So today's gonna be a little workout. I'm gonna only do the first part because I can't really bring my camera everywhere. But I can give you guys a little. It's not a secret at all. Let's see. Let's start. Alright, we're gonna do some of these. I can say this for a fact. One thing that really helped me. Oh shit, my underwear somewhere. One thing that really helped me stay consistent in my training is to find a reason why you want to train in the first place, Like, it's not like you can't, like, how do I say this in like a way that everybody will understand? I can't afford not to train, you know what I mean? Because if something happens, right, and because I skipped out on training, I wouldn't be able to handle myself or, protect the people around me. Oh, we gotta do 5 more real quick. Like, what if you was with your girlfriend? All right, let's say you don't got no knife, you don't got no gun. It's just you and your body. Let's say the people that's trying to rob you unarmed, right? But let's just say there's 3, 4 of them. But for most people, let's just say there's 2, right? And you with your girlfriend, right? And you got a pretty girlfriend, and they decide, I don't want your money, I want your bitch, right? Hey, let's say they're average. They're just average strength, right? And you're average, but you could have been better if you didn't skip out on all them days of training. And you didn't have a good reason. You weren't sick. You just simply were lazy and didn't feel like doing it. So now, because you didn't put in the extra reps, or you didn't put in any reps at all, not only are your pockets done for, but so is your girlfriend. And you have to hear them doing what they're doing to her while you're sitting on the ground, like beaten up because they beat you up. And she's calling out for you, and you can't do anything about it. That's sad, ain't it? So reasons like that really keep you going. Even though that's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck do you think that way? Even though it's a messed up way of thinking, it's effective. It's very effective. You know, one of my things is you train. Hold on. Let me do these real quick. How many we got? Basically, you know what I mean? You stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You know what I mean? If you get into a fight, you don't have some time to train. It's just action, you know what I'm saying? It's just boom. Whatever you're gonna do, you gotta do it right there. You don't got time to learn anything, you just do you basically. So but if you put in the training and you're ready, so you don't have to get ready, you have a bit more confidence when you're about to fight. And honestly, it's a scary thought. Because could you imagine how defenseless you'll feel? You know what I mean? Imagine how defenseless you'll feel. You know what I mean? And let's just say the person was bigger than you. Well, if you work out consistently, you train martial arts consistently, you're not going to be as intimidated as you would be if you didn't do anything consistently. You know what I mean? You can't hit this motherfucker with an Oreo, and you've been eating Oreos consistently. You know what I mean? Not doing shit. And I think it's a fun part that even though this dude's bigger than you, and he might even know more than you, but because you know shit yourself, because you took the time out of your day to actually prepare yourself for stressful situations, you'll have more confidence and you'll be able to protect yourself better. Even if you lose, the dude will know, damn, I'm not fucking with this dude ever again. Like, this was the hardest fight I've had in my fucking life. And if you can get to that point, you'll be good. You might even win. You might even win. Just because somebody bigger than you don't mean you're gonna lose the fight. That don't mean you're gonna lose the fight, but that don't necessarily mean you're gonna win. Listen, you can't know the outcome of a fight until the fight is done with. Really. And I'm being honest with you. Think about it. A honey badger versus lions. Honey badgers are known to fight lions and fight things that are bigger than them. Honey badgers are fierce, but they're small. But they're consistently fierce. So they don't have to worry about getting fucked up much. They have really tough skin. That's why I want to be like a honey badger. We do these last 5. Alright, that's number 2. No, number 3. What's this? Gotta vacuum my floor. So besides that, you really gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Be ready at any time. You know what I mean? I love fighting with my fists. I love it. I love elbows. I love it. I love knees. I love kicks. I love punches and everything like that. But if I need to, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be afraid to pull out a knife. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like an equalizer. Somebody got a knife, I got a knife. And it's karambit too. So, oh, see, that's embarrassing. But that's why I'm practicing so that doesn't happen. Imagine I'm doing this and it falls on my hand. That motherfucker not gonna let me pick it up. You know what I mean? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I promise you. It's one of the best things that I've learned myself. You never want to be defenseless at any time. Always stay ready, and no matter what. I don't care how it sounds. I don't care if you want to do it. You need to do it, especially as a dude. Especially as a dude. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do some 10. 2, 3. 4. You must want it bad, honestly, because if you practice BJJ, Muay Thai, karate, MMA, I'd say, me personally, who cares if you get your ass kicked? It's an ego breaker. I know, it's an ego breaker. But would you rather get your ass kicked in practice or get your ass kicked out on the street? And on the street, there's no whistle, there's no referee. You know what I mean? There's none of that whatsoever. None of that whatsoever. None of it. So he could just keep beating you in your fucking skull. He could put you in an arm bar and break your arm. He can hit you with a leg kick and take out your fucking knee. Explode a muscle, break a muscle, break a bone. Always be ready no matter what. I'd rather get my ass kicked in practice. And I'd rather, like, come here. Right? I'd rather throw a kick in practice and, like, kick and then fall back than throw a kick in a real fight and fall back. You know what I mean? Because there's 2 different situations. Practice isn't life-threatening. The street is. I'd rather be embarrassed in practice. I'm trying to make sure you guys can hear the music through my headphones so I don't get copyrighted. We got 5 more. See, this is fun. This is real fun. Because I don't really talk when I work out for obvious reasons. But it kind of feels good, you know what I'm saying? Just to teach people what I know, you know? I'm usually teaching how to keep hygiene up or different levels of attraction or just vampires, shit like that. But it's real fun to exercise, you know what I mean? You can listen to me while you exercise. Listen to me while you sit down. You can just watch me exercise if that's what you're into. And and just take something from it. Take something from it. So don't be afraid to fuck up in practice. Don't. Because I can't tell you how many times I've done like a front kick, like, I've done that, and boom. Or when you throw a jab, you throw a jab and then you let it down like that. You do that in practice just to, what I'm saying, instead of bringing it straight back. The worst thing to do is let it drop. But you'd rather learn that in practice than you do it in a street fight. You drop that bitch, and then and you go stiff body, you know what I mean? Oh shit, especially in front of your girlfriend. In the street, you never know who you're going to be roaming about with. Imagine you get your ass kicked in front of your girlfriend. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I wouldn't even fight my enemy if he was with his girlfriend. I'm like, nah, bro, take her home. Take her home. I don't care. If I get beat, I get beat. If you get beat, it's a whole different thing. You're my enemy. I mean, you're my opponent, not my enemy. But you can't have enemies, I'll tell you that. Definitely can't have enemies. There's no doubt about that. I ain't Thorfinn or nothing. I don't got enemies. We're not gonna win. Last thing I want is to be out in the street and always having to look over my shoulder if somebody didn't like the way I said something. You know what I mean? We couldn't resolve it peacefully. You know what I mean? But a lot of people that have big egos nowadays, so they're not really gonna listen. Hold on. Because as men, the worst things that we have and the best thing that we have is ego and pride. It can help and it can destroy you. You know what I mean? So it's like it is like a knife. You know what I mean? A knife can help you. It can keep you sharp. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you handle it the wrong way, and boom, it's gonna cut you. You know what I mean? Or it'll cut somebody else. So I say definitely be careful with that. Be very careful. Keep your ego in check. And don't think you know exactly what your ego is. You know exactly what it is. Because you know when it's getting inflamed. It's like that certain feeling. You know exactly how to control it. And sometimes it's harder than others. And sometimes don't control it at all. Some motherfuckers need to be told about themselves. And that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. Hold on, gotta do this last 5. Whew. Well, last 5 of this set. I still got what? I still got one more set. Oh yeah. So, you really, staying ready so you don't have to get ready is not only physical, but it's mental too. Hold on. You guys ever goddamn, man. I know it's natural, but you guys ever just sit down and you got that little chubby part on your stomach? You know what I mean? And then you stand up and then it's cool. You know what I mean? Off topic, my shit is it's not symmetrical up here. And I'm not as lean as I want to be. I feel like I'm built kind of weird because I don't go in like most people, but I'm more square. I'm squared off. Another person that's squared off, I'm pretty sure, is Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. He's very squared lats, you know what I mean? Because, hold on, stripping. I got a V, but up here I'm still very blocky. It took me a while to accept that about myself. I still don't fully accept myself or the way my body looks. That's why I try so hard to mold it into what I want it to look like. Even in this lighting and silhouette and glaze, it still doesn't look the best. To somebody, be like, man, those are really good. Somebody's gonna be like, damn, man, shitty. You should get in the gym more. I'm trying. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. But I would say, without makeup and aesthetics, I make foreign strength. I can say that personally. Whew. It's hot as fuck in my room. But besides that, and getting off topic, what you really want to do, honestly, is get yourself mentally right. Because, like I said, in practice, if you ever have a sparring partner, you're gonna be scared out of your fucking mind. Boom, 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 boom. Your hands are gonna shake. Your legs are gonna shake a little bit. But would you rather shake in practice or would you rather shake in a street fight? Because in a street fight, there's no room for error. You know what I mean? Hey, you might not think it, but a lot of things you can die by one split second. Like you being afraid is going to hinder your movements. So you just gotta be relaxed. Whew. Oh, all right, I'm gonna hit up this last set real quick, and then that's gonna be the video. Whew. My goodness, I'm gonna do this one straight. Watch me. Woo. Cheer me on. Woo. Woo. All right, thank you for tuning in. Great. What did you appreciate? Remember, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Woo!